Right now, you're looking at a snapshot of the future. We're pretty much at a turning point, and for the past 10, 15, 20 years, everyone has readily accepted TVs and VCRs and computers and smartphones, and it just goes on, and we're at the point mobile phones are completely ubiquitous, where people are ready for wearables. People may accept chips in the future, and now they have cartoonish horse blinders on their face. Well, I guess they're virtual reality masks. And while they're immersing into every conceivable fantasy,
VR experience, this experience, VR experience, this experience, a good, comfortable VR experience,
and surrogate experience, the world is going on around them, and they're checking out.
In all history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests, obeying contradictory thoughts. Unification of thoughts is more powerful a weapon than any fleet or army on earth. We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause.
We're at a cliff point where the lemmings and the sheep who've been just digesting throughout their entire lives the consumer culture, the advertising, the 500 cable channels, the people who've been living their lives on that platform are about to go to the point of no return. And then here walking past them, it is just so tellingly one of the oligarchs, one of the tech leaders of the day, one of the single most wealthy people on the planet, who are literally controlling the entire game board in the digital, online, artificial world.
At Facebook, we think about giving people richer and richer tools for sharing and experiencing everything that they want in the world.
Just a few companies, a rather tight-knit group of people steering the forum where most of life is headed towards, if we can believe what we've been told.
Most of what we shared and experienced was text. And then it was photos. And now we're entering into a world where that's video. But pretty soon, we're going to live in a world where everyone has the power to share and experience whole scenes as if you're just there, right there in person.
It's a lot like the movie Surrogates that had Bruce Willis in it, where people have become so fearful of a world with terrorism, and people have become so caught up in the way they look and the way that people look at them, that they have bought into a culture where they live their lives only through a surrogate, artificially intelligent robot, and real human people now stay at home and sit in a special interactive chair in a kind of sleep or coma stage while their mind goes through the experience that they live vicariously through a surrogate body.
Right now, VR is still mostly used for games and entertainment, but that's quickly evolving. And one day, you're going to be able to put on a headset, and that's going to change the way that you live and work and communicate.
No longer is government as we know it taking place at the federal government and through the Capitol and its agencies. People are doing their things online, and the policies they make and the algorithms they use, they matter. And they're editing things, they're deleting information, they're streamlining consumer-friendly, toothless information, and they're punishing dissenters. And that's the platform. Those are the game makers who are creating our future. As obviously so many people are willing to go into the world of sci-fi dystopia, where you just pursue your hedonistic pleasures, your desires, your impulses, and your personal power, your stake in government to change things, your ability to have personal freedom, pretty much deleted. Anything you do say critical can be edited out as easily as anything else in the Matrix. And it's as if people are ready to cocoon, to live inside those little Matrix sacks where you experience the world only through electrical impulses and no longer in the real physical world. What a strange future.
And we're excited to be focused on building this next important computing platform that has the potential to change all of our lives.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
We are one people, with one will, one resolve, one cause.